Welcome, friends. I have returned. I've returned with a first impressions video. It's just miraculous. Now, today we'll be doing something a little different. Just a little different, though. You may notice one of these bottles is slightly smaller than the other three. That's because it isn't a bottle at all, it's a sample. And it is a sample of Tower's new fragrance, Sundowner. So I am looking forward to this. The other three are from my not quite the biggest vintage haul ever haul. So I'm looking forward to spraying those and trying them for the first time on a piece of paper, possibly even on skin. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. So the three fragrances I've got are Tower's Sundowner, Femme de Rochas, the Parfum de Toilette. So that's quite an old bottle. I forget how old that one is, but it's not youthful. I have the Parfum de Toilette of Nahima. And I have Aramis Devin. Country Eau de Cologne Natural Spray. Excuse me, I'll pull that up. I have sprayed these, but I haven't smelled them per se. So let's get started. Which side will we start from? I think we will try Tower's Sundowner first. So it's quite a strange little name, that, isn't it? Sundowner. We'll have a look at the notes, and then I will tell you what I get and what's happening. So, actually, no, let's not have a look at the notes. I'll just spray it and see what happens. I might put this one on skin. Just got this sample today, so. Citric cacao. I got big cacao at first. And a tobacco. That's quite nice. It's very different, though. It's different from... You're not getting like Lead de Desert Marrakein or anything from it, but... It's definitely got an indie... No, it hasn't got an indie. It's got like a niche vibe. You know? It's very different. It's got... I can smell chocolate. Apparently chocolate's becoming like a big note, like this type of chocolate, like a cacao, like a powdered bean sort of thing. Oh, that's really nice. That is really, really nice. Let's have a look at the notes. Hold on a second. Right. Top notes are orange peel, cinnamon, rose oil, and bergamot. Mid notes are tobacco, cacao, that's right, and cypriol oil or nagamotha. Yeah, nagamotha. That's in Promise. I don't get much of that here, I must admit. In the base notes, there is ambergris, sandalwood, tonka bean, vanilla. I get sandalwood, but the huge note in this is cacao for me. Cacao and tobacco. The citric sort of top's gone. This is on paper, though, so I haven't tried these on skin yet. That's lovely. It's really nice. It's different. I don't know when this would be suitable for. You know, if you're going to wear it, like when would you wear it? I don't know. Spring, probably spring, summer, autumn. It's fresh. It's got a freshness in it. It must be that. It's orange peel, not orange. And cinnamon, so it's got like a citric, like the orange peel and the cinnamon, this like citric, like spicy vibe. Very, very different. Very nice though. That's really good. That's a tower. That's a tower. I really like that. He knows what he's doing, Andy Tower, doesn't he? He's probably the best indie niche sort of brand, but he's been going for a long time, so you would expect that. Still Lead de Desert Marrakein. What a fragrance. Next, we will move on to Parfum de Toilette Femme Rochas. I don't know, I'm just guesstimating with my pronunciations there. This is a splish, so this is going to be a bit of a cow to get onto a blotter. Ooh, I can dip it in. Ooh, and I have dipped it in, and how? Look at that. Can you see that? No, you can't. I've just dipped it in the bottom like this. I just did that. So I'll put the lid back on, shall I? I may have absorbed a little bit too much there. I shan't be doing that again. This is lovely. I smelled this from the cap the other day, and it's Edmund Rudnitska. This is a vintage one. I don't know how old this is. This is Parfum de Toilette. If you're wondering what Parfum de Toilette is, you're not alone, because so do I. So I asked the man I bought it from, Anoush, from Enchanté, and he said Parfum de Toilette is just fancy talk for eau de parfum. So I'm taking his word at it, because he knows a thing or two about fragrances. That is lovely. I'm getting like almost like a plum. It's a little bit, it's giving us little vibes of Shiseido's Féminin du Bois. I'm not sure if there's a plum in it, but there's that like sort of, spicy warmth, a little bit fruity sort of thing. Launched in 1994. Let's have a look at the notes. Yeah, there is plum in it. Closest plum in it. Right, we'll start, shall we? This is a considerable note list. This is fucking really nice. Right, so the top is plum, peach, cinnamon, apricot, Brazilian rosewood, bergamot, and lemon. The middle notes are cloves, carnation, ylang ylang, rosemary. That might be like the... I'm sure I'm picking up rosemary in this. It smells more like rosemary than it does like cinnamon. Anyway, rose, iris, and jasmine. That's the mid. And the base notes are oak moss. Lovely oak moss. Leather, benzoin, amber, patchouli, musk, and vanilla. This was created in 1994. I don't know if France was still occupied. Of course it was still occupied in 1994. 1944. I think it was. Oh, it smells like another time. Apparently made it in 1943. That is beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous, that. You could definitely wear that today. With stuff like oak moss, leather, plum, you know, how times have changed, but it's opened the door for being able to wear stuff like this. It's got the classics in here. But anyhow, we shall move on. That's really nice. I don't know if there's any more of that left, so I shall have to see. I like a good plum note now. The Féminin du Bois really like opened my eyes to what a good plum note can do. I wish plum japonais was still about. I'd probably buy it, like, but it is gone. So this is Nahima. Now, I was always scared of Nahima. Eugene used to have it as his banner on his channel, and it used to make us think that he told us it was a huge floral fragrance, and I believed him. Because why wouldn't you? This is the eau de parfum. It's not the extrait. And the Nahima arabesque. Alright, so I cannot identify which version this is from Fragrantica, so I'm just going to go with the Fragrantica eau de parfum version, and I will tell you what is in it allegedly. Peach and passion fruit at the top. Rose. Yeah, I get the rose. Hyacinth. Yes, I get the hyacinth. I'm sure hyacinth is in the male chamade. Or is it heliotrope? Anyway. Very floral. Sandalwood and patchouli. It's like a fruity floral sort of fragrance. Yeah, I'm not sure I would wear this. It is beautiful though. You wear this on a summer's day. This is a summer perfume, height of summer perfume. Spring, the height is like a warm spring, summer day. Spring/summer day. Really nice. It's really nice, but I'm not sure it's my... I think I would always reach for something like Jules or like Kazimi, or... I say Jules just because it's sitting there, do you know what I mean? Staring at us saying, wear me. Ooh. Excuse me. I'm not boring myself. I am not. That is not a reflection of the scent. It's really nice, that. Anyhow, we will move on to Devin by Aramis and see how it is. Now, I did spray this the other day during the video, and I know what I got vibes of, and it's sitting over there looking at us. So we will try and see. That is an industrial spray. That is like a big man's bottle of Aramis. I think this is from the 90s, I want to say. Maybe it's even the noughties. But it's certainly an older version. So let's go. Oh, do you know? Oh, this is proper mustachioed. It's not actually mustachioed, no, but it is older gentleman stuff. Right? It's got an aromatic freshness. It's got like a woody. It's green. It's very green. It's green as all fuck. Honestly, it's absolutely outrageous. It reminds me of Polo Green, and I think it's got that. It's not the tobacco. It's another big note from Polo Green that it reminds us of, and I'll have to check the notes. I'm dying to see if I can pull out what it is, but it's that dryness, you know. Carnation, yes, definitely carnation, but that's not the note I'm thinking. Oh, it's driving us mad. What is it? It's that green dryness. I'll know exactly what it is when I check. I'll have to have a look. Hold on. I'll check on me. I'll check on my little device here. What we got? Right, scroll down. Pine tree needles. Blah, blah, blah. Of course it is. Green and dry. Pine tree needles. It's almost got that sort of you know, you can get like pine oil, and it's like an astringent, like it'll clean things. It's got that, you know. It's almost astringent. It's got a cleanliness to it. I thought it was tobacco at first, but this hasn't even got tobacco in it. Because I think tobacco leaf has got that sort of vibe as well. Like an astringent sort of vibe. Very clean. That's really nice, that. I don't know. I would probably do a comparison between these two, but that definitely reminds me of the pine in this. Big piney boy. It's also got leather in. I'll read the notes. So the top notes are galbanum. Yes, it's got galbanum in it, definitely. So galbanum, aldehydes, artemisia, bergamot, lavender, orange, lemon. Mid notes are pine tree needles, carnation, cinnamon, caraway, and jasmine. And the base notes are leather, oak moss, trusty oak moss, labdanum, patchouli, musk, cedar, and amber. Interesting. Interesting. I really like that. I know my mate would really like that as well. Richie G would absolutely love that because he loves Polo Green more than I do. I'm not as big on Polo Green as you would think I was. You know? For a classic men's scent, I think it's very... What is it? It's very astringent. It's got this sort of like dry... It's the pine tree needles. I really like pine as a note. Like, I really like pine as a note. Feeling Aguil. Also by Perfumum Roma, beautiful. But Pine Tree Needles, dry. It's got that Christmas tree sort of vibe, you know. When you like you feel the pine tree needles, they're not like leaves. They're like they're dry and they're almost caustic. They've got that texture about them as well, you know, like a weird dryness. Anyway, we'll go back over them and see how they've developed in the last, 5-10 minutes? That's going on skin. That the ambergris and that's really coming out now. That's like I'm enjoying that. But it's got that sort of salty sort of vibe that you get from ambergris. Oh, that's lovely when you first spray it on the chocolate and the tobacco. Huge. That's really nice. Just fucking trust me to buy and do a flaming family portrait video of the towers and then smell the new one and decide that I'm going to have to buy another one. So that's another family portrait of bollocks stuff. I should stop doing them. It's costing us money. That's really nice on skin, that. Anyway. Next, Femme de Rocha. How have you mellowed? That's beautiful. They're so different, these two, from each other. Sorry about that, Andy. These two are so different. They're so different. This is like classical tour de force French perfume. And this is like modern, slick, like bold, different, new. And this is like the old, like the two perfumes couldn't be more different. And they're both beautiful in their own way. That's really nice. That's really complicated. It smells a lot more feminine now than it did in the opening. Nahima. Let's have a smell of Nahima. This is going to be the toughest one for me to come around to, I think, because of what it is. I know Persolaise likes it. I know Eugene loves it as well. Oh, it's got that sort of almost like a Parma violet. Almost, you imagine a Parma violet, but a Parma rose. You know? It's like, it's very pretty, this. Very pretty, it's much prettier than the bottle. You know? Soft. Not silly florals, you know? It's like a still young, but not so young that it's silly, but not so old that it's stuffy. Do you know what I mean? And then so it's playful, but it's nice, that. I'd like to smell that on a woman, Nahima. A woman, not a girl. Devin by Aramis, that's changing a little bit as well. I'm getting more of the leather out of that now, but it's like a bright leather. I'm getting like the oak moss as well. It's very dry. It's a very dry perfume, that. Oak moss can be dry as well. It's given us shades of quorum now. Really nice. Successful. That tower, I'm going to see how it is. I've put it on my skin. I may put like a post in the community tab or something later on to let you know how I feel about it later. But yes, I think we've done rather well today. I bought the tower from Les Santer, the sample of the tower. They do 1.5 ml samples, and that's enough. I also got a sample of this, which is, if you can read that, Incense Extreme, but I've already sampled that, so it wouldn't be a first impression. I don't know that I want to buy that or not, but I'm sampling it again because I went to Les Santer and bought this. I don't know if you can see that. Lorenzo Villarese Frenzy Fragrance Collection Eau de Toilette. And I thought to myself, I'm really enjoying that. I really want to go back over my like samples that I've sampled before and try stuff again. I'd sampled some Villarese a long time ago, and I decided that I wanted to try them again. Taintonage, Patchouli, and Sandalo. Unfortunately, Sandalo is not in that box, and that's not a mistake. Apparently, they just didn't put Sandalo in that collection to buy. £41 from Les Santa, which is for 16 2ml samples. I think that's quite good. With like a little package and everything like that. So you'll be seeing some more first impressions. I'll probably do 4 at a time, and that'll work out like 4 videos to try and see how those Villaresi are. There's a couple in there that I'm really, really looking forward to trying. So that's something to look forward to, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks very much. Bye.